What's up, everybody? Tim here. Going to be giving another shot at RimWorld. We're going to go ahead and create another colony. We're going to do the Lost Tribe. I've just been regularly into the whole Lost Tribe. I don't know, I prefer it. I think it to be, just find it a little bit more fun. So we're going to be doing vanilla. We're going to be playing on Randy and Savage commitment mode. I'm just sort of randomize the seed here. So my seed is going to be, I think challenge works. We'll go with challenge. You know what I didn't do? Did not adjust my options. Yeah, I might be able to do it in-game if I can't. Whatever. Alright. Let's see if we can pick a spot. What do we got over here? Temple Forest. Limestone, sandstone. Sandstone, granite. Granite, marble, limestone. I'm gonna do this. Not looking for anything completely in particular. I kind of wanted to do small hills so I have a little bit of an area to mine in. I really like granite, marble, and limestone. Those are my three favorite building materials. We're gonna go with this. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to get a few. So I've got 5 people that I can take. I'm going to try and randomize them to get groups. As a matter of fact, like for instance, this guy here. Here's a little tip I have. This guy's going to be my builder. I'll take this guy too. Crafter. Alright, let's see here. Okay, well, let's randomize the other people. Actually, first. We don't ever want this person. We don't ever want this person. I believe when you have your left behind people, they can eventually show up in the game. So alright, let's see. So I want a person who's going to be a great hunter. To me, a great hunter is somebody who's really good at shooting and good with animals. So we're going to find somebody who's good with shooting and animals, who at least has a passion in each. Or at least a passion in shooting and a decent score in animals is what I'm looking for. I would prefer somebody who is able to walk quickly. Can't do a lot of stuff. Yeah, you just can't do too much stuff. You're just no good to me. No. I also don't want somebody with too low of an animal skill because they're also going to be my tamer and animal specialist. So like this person here, they got a double passion in shooting, which is great, but they've only got an animal skill of 1. It's like I can't really do anything with that. I mean, eventually, if you get I don't know, like an alpaca or a muffalo or something like that, they can milk it. And it'll give them a little bit. Here we go. You're my hunter. Alright, let's see if we can get somebody good with plants. Who's not 84 years old and full of problems. Typically, I would like my person who does plants to also have a good medical skill. Or at least have a medical skill, I should say. Not really looking for some amazing doctor here. You know, and then when I get started, man, this person would be great, but they don't have the ability to perform anything. You know, the thing is with a tribal run. All right, I'll take you. With a tribal run, you kind of have the time to build somebody up. So the only thing I want left, I think, is a good cook. You're really bad. This person is a little rough. I'm not going to take them. Too old. You're actually pretty decent. I mean, they're old. I mean, just the fact they're old, though, isn't terrible. And their cooking skill, they'll get better at it, especially with a double passion. I'm going to chance it and take this person. Hopefully, it's a good idea. Alright, let's see what we got going here. Alright, so typically I want a steam vent. There's a steam vent. There's a steam vent. I think this is where I'm gonna start, because I've got a steam vent, I've got I apologize if my neighbor's doing something outside, keeps on going past my window. But yeah, I got some rich soil, so this seems like a good spot. I particularly like to, alright, first thing I like to do, well, very first thing is we make sure we allow everything. Alright, what do we get for animals? A bunch of useless animals. That stinks. So, we'll end up kind of maybe letting them go as time goes. Alright, so let's get my people going here. Let's see, so white. White is my builder. Also really good with melee, so let's give you a melee weapon. Take that one. My crafter might be good at building, but, you know, we do need, yeah, building. Might be better at melee. So, let's start off, let's make you melee. Where is the, right there. Okay, my hunter obviously gets a bow. My grower. Oof. You're trigger happy, so you'll learn quickly. But actually, if you're trigger happy, let me give you a pila. And my grower, you can have the other bow. So that's going to give everybody that. So now let's get my basic area planned out. I have sort of my own little, what I like to do to start off. You know, I don't consider this any kind of like crazy overpowered base or anything, but it's just something I like to make. Let's see here. I don't know if we're going to do that yet. I'm just sort of screwing around here. Whoops. It's just a basic idea of what I like to do. None of it is like super set in stone. Do that right. 15 by 15. Perfect. So I like this build here. Okay. 2, 3. So typically this works out for me nicely with my initial build. I mean, it's certainly not perfect, but it has absolutely gotten the job done for me. Okay. Whoops. Messed that up a little bit. Easy to fix, though. Alright, I think this will be my initial build here. Yes, this is what I would like to do. Alright, so that's... I'm actually gonna stick my people in here at first, I think, because that will be a quick way to get everybody settled in here. There's my ancient danger. Alright. So let's see here. Let's see, structure, let's throw a wall right there, and let's throw a door there. What's cool is this will be don't want to store corpses in here. We don't want to store chunks. I also don't like to store stone blocks. I will store my stone blocks. Let's see. Stockpile. We'll go up here with it. Clear all. Stone blocks. Animal corpses, chunks. Alright, so this is my, I don't know, I guess you can call it my default starting thing to do. So let's get some growing zones created. We'll get that fixed up a little bit. Okay, we got growing zones, so we're going to need rice, potatoes, we're going to need corn, we're going to need heel root, which somebody will get good at it eventually. We're going to need cotton, and when I'm doing a tribal, I like to start off an oak tree as well. Just going to kind of expand these out a little bit. I'd rather the extra corn. And in here I'd rather the extra cotton. And the extra rice in here. Because we can't build grow the heel root just yet. So now we have a nice growing area. I'm going to share a nice little trick here. Let me just, before I forget, deconstruct that. So a nice little trick. Manage areas. I'm going to use that eventually, so we'll just set it. New area. Crops. I'll explain crops later. But seriously, it's a wise thing to do. So now we have a crop area selected. If I get blighted, I can set it, maybe not everybody's, but I can set particular people's plant cut skill to 1 and stick them in this area. Works exceptionally. Alright, so now let's do some work management. So white is my builder. Oh, everybody gets basic and bed rest. Just because he has the ability to do doctoring for now, I'm going to set that. Sengel is my crafter. You are able to cook, so I will leave it ticked. Everybody, I'm going to leave the ability to mine as well. Crocodile's my hunter. Crocodile, so you will handle animals, you will hunt animals. And while you're not doing anything, let's see, let's set you up to haul a little bit more often here. Goshai is my grower and medical main doctor. So you're the main doctor. You won't do animal handling. I'm just not going to have you do that. Plant cutting. Put you on cleaning duty. And grower. You're the cook. Never actually renamed you. My bad. Whatever. So you're gonna be the cook. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I'll make you the warden as well. I'll give you some of that. We're gonna have you cleaning when nothing else is done. Everybody's gonna be on research. We'll get somebody at some point. Oh. Oh no, that was scrolled down there. Okay. So let's start everybody going. Yeah, we're going to start deconstructing some of these areas here. We're going to need plenty of limestone blocks. I'll build most of the interior buildings out of limestone. That's marble, correct? That's marble. Already got a new area revealed. I'm sure I opened up. Yeah, I unlocked that. I might have to do an ugly starter zone because there's not a lot of limestone that is already able to be cut open, cut down. It's not a huge deal though. So my grower's doing his thing. Cool. Alright. So this isn't too bad. Get going here, get started. Alright. Can end up cutting out some steel here, I'll need that. Alright. So, been having a pretty nice week so far, which has been pretty great. finally settling in, not just this week, but this month I'm settling into. I didn't get a new job, but I have a new position within my company. Finally settling into that. I was previously a programmer, just a programmer, and we got a promotion to programming supervisor, so that's been pretty cool. Worked my butt off for that. So I'm pretty excited. A lot of stuff to get used to. And it's finally, I'm finally getting used to it. Setting some of these are just my typical things that I start off with. I'll get more specific later on. But yeah, no, so it's been a bit of a trip. I'm going to learn how to learn how to manage people. It's not something I've done in the past. I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I started it. There's really going to be a low amount of limestone, huh? Also, my builder is pretty fast. That's quite excellent. Make sure we have food, though. There's that. There's some of those. Last thing I need is people starving to death. Okay. I'm gonna save the marble. I'll use that when I, reach a point where I'm gonna use marble. Let's go ahead and cut down some of the limes, sandstone rather. So what are our issues here? Yeah, that's something I should be doing now. Start setting up my interior here. Let's see. Stove, butcher table. Yeah, get some more stuff built up there. Might as well mine that. We'll mine that one too. I'm gonna need the steel. Alright, I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do for a design here. I'm thinking this is gonna be my recreation / dining. I know I always do one of these as my rec and one of them is my kitchen / freezer. I think this will be my kitchen and freezer and this will be my dining room. That'll be one of the first things I build up. Because what I end up doing is I build up the recreation room, turn that into the sleeping area. Let's get some doors in here. This is a design that I came across for a rec room / dining room that I find to be pretty excellent. Keeps everybody quite happy. You end up getting, I combine my rec room and my dining room all the time. Always do. Actually, I can use a lot of the sandstone. Not too bad. It's not going to have a great beauty not beauty requirement, but beauty bonus, but won't be needed for that room. Speed things up. Yeah, anyway, so yeah, that was the first good thing of the week. I actually just today, my wife and I scheduled a trip to Alaska. We're going to be going on an Alaskan cruise in September. The only thing that sucks about that is it's not until September, so we're going to have to wait until September. You know, certainly don't want to wait, but hey, it's life, right? Let's get some more of this stuff up. Yeah, let's get more stuff planted before I start cutting that down aggressively. Need more steel. Get more. It's a good miner. Grower's a good miner. You're a crafter. Single. Don't you mine before you haul. He's a terrible miner, but he will hopefully skill up as we go. I kind of look at this time frame as the time frame to get people's skills better. Get some simple meals cooked. Do until you have 10. Positive 5. That's just a typical thing that I do here. And there you go. We've already got a transport pod crash, huh? Alright, so this guy is hostile towards us, so I don't know what I'm going to really be able to do with him. Let's see. Oh, hard worker, fast learner. He's a slowpoke, but yeah, either way, I'm not really going to be able to get him. Let's see. Yeah, I might just do this. Nope. Yeah. And he's just gonna die. Who's near him? Go shy. Strip him. So I can at least use his clothing. Actually, that's pretty good clothing. That'll give me, I guess you could call it a head start on a few things. You know what? Let's cut down another steel structure because I need steel. And then we'll do some more floor removal. Yeah, no, I can't wait though. We're going on what looks like to be a pretty legit ship through Royal Caribbean. I've actually never been on a cruise before. Oh, hey, what's up? Sorry, Fitticate. I totally missed you joining in. Looks like I'm doing what you. Really? Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm glad that you're doing that. It's a pretty typical design I like to try and do. Oh, I screwed up. I accidentally built two furnaces. Nice. This is the part that I'm terrible at. I'm just going to leave the name default. Yeah, I've been playing this game for a while. How long have you been playing? Got this. I'm trying to remember how long ago I actually bought this game. I've got like 400 hours in it. Yeah, build a proper butcher table now, seeing as I duffed on that. Believe it or not, in over 400 hours, I still haven't built the spaceship and gotten off the planet. I'm hoping maybe I can do that. Okay, we just got a new area. Alright, so let's see here. Looks like I had a corpse over here earlier, but that must have been eaten. So yeah, just a simple setup for now. Hoping I can take this tribal group and make them pretty awesome. I was just mentioning that I booked a trip with my wife this morning. I'm incredibly excited about that. I have never been on a cruise, and we booked our first one today. My wife has been on a cruise, but it'll be my first. I'm super excited. There's nothing wrong with being bad at the game. I'm certainly not an expert at it, but I have, you know, I have a few things here and there I'm okay at. What happened immediately? Why are you nude? Apparently you didn't pick up the pants. Put the pants on. And then put the parka on. We went with Royal Caribbean. Really, we have been looking at cruises. I'm trying to think about how long we've actually been looking. I can't remember when we first started looking now, but and then obviously with all the internet searching, everything starts coming up on you. And actually, is this going to be... No, her maiden voyage, I think, is next month, March. Yeah. The Ovation of the Seas. She seems like a pretty legit ship. And we just totally fell in love with it. Oh, excuse me. Oh, what area are you in that you guys are getting hit with a winter storm? We're actually, I don't know what the temperature is right now outside. The temperature is, it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not bad. We recently, what was it, last week, we were in a pretty deep freeze. Washington State, that's pretty cool. It's exactly where I'll be in September. Any recommendations for anything to do in Seattle? Because we're going to fly out. When you're on the boat and walking down a corridor, just stare. A lot of people are watching. Who's swearing? I will I will pay attention for that. That'll be something fun. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna have plenty of swaying myself though, because we are going to I don't know, we're probably gonna wait a couple weeks. We're gonna book the drink packages because we will definitely be enjoying ourselves there. And yeah, great food in Seattle. That is one of the things I'm looking forward to. We're going to fly out the day before we actually set sail, and we're going to spend the day in Seattle. Neither one of us have ever been, so we're going to do some of the typical touristy stuff. I know that. We're definitely going to see the Space Needle. I feel like that's one of the things you kind of got to do if you go to Seattle. You got to see the Space Needle. So that'll be fun. I hear there's some excellent seafood in Seattle. Seafood being both of our, like, one of our favorite things ever. I probably could live off of seafood 3 days a week, 3 times a day, 7 days a week. It's just, it's my absolute favorite thing. Damn, did they already? Oh, you know what? Did I screw up? No, corpses can. Yeah, animal corpses are able to go in there. Let's get everybody up here. Yeah, I'm more than stoked. Kind of a not really once in a lifetime opportunity, but certainly something that it's rare. How did I get? Oh, probably from the berserk. Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not too excited about having a rat as one of my pets here. This is going to be a pain in the butt, though. Usually I'm a little bit better when I start off. Come on. You know what? Can I arrest you? I can't arrest you. Okay, well. Oh, he's going to kill the monkey now. People are going to be upset. I don't really care about the monkey. Alright, who else is my melee? I don't have another melee person. There. Melee attack it. I gotta knock this person out. Another attack a few times. Airport. Take a picture of the space station. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I mean, that happens. I mean, honestly, I've certainly never seen it in person. I think I can sort of describe it. So it's not a landmark that I'm all that used to. That's pretty great, though. I think that's a good story. I'm hoping that we can, because we're gonna. When do we land? I can't remember exactly what time we land in Seattle. It's early though. It's early in the morning. 9 a.m. I think is when we land. So we're gonna have the full day there. I'm hoping that we can hit up a few restaurants. Maybe do some shopping, but I'm really think it's gonna be a pretty good time out there. I just fed somebody an alpaca. Oh, great. So I'm off to a terrible start. All right, let's see if we can get some stuff under control here. So my cook is certainly hurting right now, but he'll survive. Let's get him butchering and cooking. Let's see. Where'd that tortoise go? Yeah, I lost that tortoise. Actually, will it show me the tortoise? No, it won't show me which one is actually mad. So we go history, messages, mad tortoise. There he is. One guy who's a good shot, and crocodile. I'll let him do that, and then I'm going to go up to the tortoise. Yeah, I'm that's basically the highlight of my week, but hopefully hopefully we'll get everything, the rest of the details planned. I think we're gonna wait a couple weeks, get the rest of our itinerary planned. You know, we gotta get some other travel things out of the way, like transportation to and from the airport. Nothing else too major though. Also waiting on a quote. We are paying for travel insurance this time. So October is, this last October was 1 year that I will have been married to my wife. And we were supposed to go to Napa Valley. So that was October 2017, we were supposed to go to Napa, and that's when the wildfires hit. 3 days before we left, our hotel called us and told us, yeah, we're shutting down. We have to refund your money. Basically, don't come. So we had to scramble 3 days before our honeymoon and rebook our trip. Fortunately, we had a really good travel agent, and she really hooked us up. She got us completely redone, and we got a trip to Bermuda. That was an amazing trip. Now, dude, no, cook that before you eat it, please. Yeah, 3 days before our trip, we actually had to rebook, and we got ourselves out to Bermuda. We had an amazing honeymoon. We ended up swimming with dolphins, which don't know that I'll ever get to do ever again in my life, but that was freaking amazing. Oh great, a murderous rage. I'm gonna have the feeling that this is gonna be a short... crap. This is probably gonna be a short playthrough. Try to arrest... Single. Oh, I can't arrest him. So that's pretty much exactly it. So actually we use AAA when we do our travel, and that's exactly what. I can't even melee attack this guy. So that's exactly what she did. She she went through, she booked everything. Because it's AAA, they have, they have connections for better prices. As a matter of fact, so right now I think Royal Caribbean has a deal that you like buy one get one 60% off, and they were even able to give us a cheaper price than the buy one get one 60% off. And the connections are just the best part, because so like when we went to Bermuda, the only all-inclusive hotel on the island wasn't fully booked, but it had a wait list. She was able to call them, get us put on the front of the wait list, and get us a room. And that was just spectacular, because we weren't sure that we were actually going to be able to get a room. And she helped us. She got us in. Let's get this guy fixed up. It was spectacular to have that resource. So yeah, today she helped us. So she booked our cruise. She booked the airline for us. She even she found a hotel in the area for us to stay for a night before. So it was perfect. Everything. She basically did 90% of the work for us. And so you end up paying, I think, $40, if I'm not mistaken, but you save way more than $40 doing the whole thing. So it pays for itself. And then the insurance, like I say, if for any reason we need to cancel, even if it turns out we just decide we don't want to go, we can cancel. And that, in of itself, makes the insurance worth it. I mean, not that the odds of it are high, but, things happen. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, so that was another thing too. She's familiar with the places, familiar with the cruise lines and everything like that. We decided in this particular case we are going to do cruise only. I mean, some of the stops will potentially, we'll potentially get off at some of the ports of call. But there are cruise lines. I can't remember the one that she specifically mentioned. I want to say it was Norwegian. Do you know guns something that are craftable that I should plan for late game? Something you buy? Guns are craftable, so I'm not nearly at that point yet. I don't have a research bench. I'm starting in tribal. So in tribal, I got to go a little bit further in the researching. But yeah, so you got to do smithing, machining, gunsmithing. So when you learn gunsmithing, you can build some of the more basic firearms. And don't worry, by the way, switch topics all you want. And after you get through gunsmithing, you get some of the more higher research templates completed, and you can build some pretty awesome guns. Oh yeah, no, I mean it's a game that if you take the time with it, yeah, I mean honestly, if you kind of see where I am here, like I am technically behind. I'm playing on rough, savage rather. I'm playing on savage, so like the second highest difficulty. It's not all that easy, and I'm actually doing horrible right now, which is a big issue for me in my mind, because I'm usually not too terrible at this game. I need my person like doing some cooking here. Let's see. Yeah, you're my cook. Why don't you do me a favor and get cooking done here. I don't think I'm going to worry about this trader that's currently here. It's just not something I can deal with at the moment. Hopefully my people will get healed up. We'll get some stuff going. Actually, if I harvest some berries. And yeah, I'm the same way. I do quite like a lot of my pawns. I try not to get too attached to them. But yeah, I mean, it's bound to happen. Man, everybody's kind of screwed up here. I think white is white my builder? Yeah, white warrior is my constructor. So I might actually I'm trying to think what I should do here. How are you doing, by the way? Start of heat stroke. Might end up trying to get this guy. I'm hoping that she'll end up joining, which will be nice. Yeah, I'm in my mind, I am way behind at the moment. Oh. Yeah, awesome, she joined. Oh, okay, I meant to just undo that. So that's good. Grower should almost be all better. Why don't you go butcher a little bit for me? Who's gonna break? Crocodile's gonna break. What's Crocodile's issue? He's probably pissed off because animals died. Yeah, there's a lot of bad things going on here. I'll get him to cook. What did Randy give us? Randy gave us fungus. That's actually pretty legit. You can walk. You're probably going to be in a good mood, so let's... Oh, no empty accessible spot to store it. I need that. Let's just build a little stockpile out here. And go back here. I need you to go get me that. Why don't you haul some of it? And why don't you haul some of it? This big batch of fungus here should allow me to feed some people. You pick your knife up again. I knew that the ancient danger was out there. Who else needs a... You don't have your weapon. Alright, cool. So now we're actually got some food going in here. This guy might be a terrible cook, but it's getting better. And I'm going to need somebody to clean very shortly, too. Nice. Alright, so now we're catching up. I was doing horribly. Now I'm doing less horribly. So you say you guys got a winter weather advisory out there. What's the temperature out there right now? Oh, excuse me. Ancient danger. I know the ancient danger is out here. Yeah, that's my ancient danger. Looks like it's probably gonna... Oh, I forgot to build hoopstone. Wait for work time. I'm gonna make White get up and actually build something. Because yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble at the moment. Nope, it's work time. Get that built. Cool. I'm assuming, by the way, seeing as you haven't mentioned any issue, my microphone's working all right, right? Gift, what'd you give us? Ooh. Well, that's pretty nice. Should bring that in for me. Have you construct that. This is one of the scary parts about tribal, is that it's, you don't have access to a lot of the things. Oh, good. Clean up the blood. Alright, how are we doing with... So I've got 159. That's not nearly enough. Maybe after his left leg feels better. Sweet. Glad it sounds good. Alright, so I think he's going to be okay. I'm going to actually put him more to work because I just... Yeah. I need to get stuff done. and I don't have time to mess around and not do any of this. Of course, just leave that one thing. Thanks. What's he going to do? He's going to remove the floor up there now. Alright, I don't understand what that's all about. Oh, I wonder if it's because it's outside the... Is it outside the build range, maybe? The whole thing is. Structure... Yeah, the whole thing is. Oh, somebody else must have had it reserved. Cool. Alright, so we're down 2 animals. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Let's go see what's here out here. Let's take some of these gazelles, and then I'll have plenty of meat. Let's increase that a little bit more, and let's make this storage space preferred. Before you go. That turd stole my food. Who's my hunter again? It's kind of funny, but it's not at the same time. Animal skills 5, so I won't be able to tame him yet. I think you need a skill of 8. 6, rather. Alright, so we'll see. We'll get that. Alright, I think shortly after I get this deconstructed, 219, that would be enough. Let's see, structure, sandstone. Oops, missed a spot. And then actually, I like to put a doorway there. This is a design, I forget where I saw this design. I think I saw it on Reddit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will end up being my my recreation room / dining room. Cargo pods. All that cut. Ooh, medicine. Why don't you haul that? Actually, you don't have a job yet. What are you good at? You're actually good at cooking, aren't you? No, you're not good at cooking. You're really good at melee, so you're gonna end up being a melee. You're gonna be a builder. Let's see, you're gonna be... I'm gonna set that to crafting 1, hauling 1. When hauling is done, you can do cleaning. I think that's what I'll do. Yeah, you're gonna be slow for now, right? Because, oh, not that slow. You shouldn't be that slow, I guess, but you are. Bruise 1. Okay, so this torso's gonna be fine soon. Oh, good. Food poisoning. Yeah, that makes sense that I have an incompetent cook. Doesn't surprise me one bit with a skill. Is he up to skill 3 yet? He is up to cooking skill 3. Yeah, here we go. So now we're actually getting some stuff going here. So eventually I can get this built up pretty nicely. I hope I have enough. Still 114 blocks. That's not going to be enough, but it shouldn't take too much longer to get this built. And more food poisoning. Food poisoning in this game is rough. But yeah, I mean, it's to be expected with a low cooking skill like I've got. Oh good, this will be fixed up very soon. I'm actually going to then, it's still work time, but I'm going to go ahead and stick him back on bed rest 1. Just allow that. Ugh. Do me a favor and clean the puke. Certainly don't want that. With any luck, I can get this fixed very soon. Get all my people out of here as far as sleeping in here, because I don't want them sleeping in there. Oh, okay, so you are down because of heat stroke. I should have been paying more attention to that. 70%. You're a good miner, you're volatile. You have crafting skill. Ooh, intellectual. Yeah, I'm gonna rescue you. So let's grab another sleeping spot. Of course that happened. Medical, and you're the... It doesn't really matter if I use a doctor or not to rescue him. So it's possible that I can rescue him and recruit him. Yeah. Well, that worked. So now I've got a not too terrible size group here. Set you up there. Oh, that's right. You need a weapon. You will need a weapon. I'll get that. I'll make him a bow shortly. Let's see. Herbal. For now, no drugs. And your job. Well, you have the ability to doctor, so I'm going to keep that as a thing. Need you animal handling. I don't really need you cooking. Don't need you hunting. You are going to be a miner. Crafter. Oh, hey, Meanie. Just set that up like that for now. Oh, my cat says hello. Good. Oh, good. Now he's not naked. Do me a favor and haul that inside, because I'd be ticked off if I lose a thing of Glitter World medicine. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, production, put a crafting spot in right there. And I'm going to use it, oops, soon. Let's make a, oh, I can make recurve bows. Let's make a, wait, which one's better? Nah, it doesn't really tell me. Let's make a recurve bow. One time. Ah, dude. He was doing alright. Oops. Figurehead there. Oh, we got our first raid. And they're attacking immediately. Oh man, this is going to be rough. Okay. Let's see what I can do here. I don't think I can make you drop your... No, I can't. I can't make him drop anything. You don't have a weapon. Equip a piece of wood. Let's see. He's got a piece of wood equipped. Set up everybody over here. Oh great, he's got food poisoning, so he's just gonna suck. That made me poo a little, I wasn't expecting that. Whoa! Crap, they're already up here. Okay, so let's see. Go right for him. I'll stick you there for now. You go right for him. You go right for him. Ah, crap, this is not gonna go well. Just get out of the way, dude. Alright, so I'm just gonna take down 2 of these guys, but who knows if that's gonna happen. Alright. So everybody is now preoccupied. Oh no. Okay, 1 down. Move you up. Move you up. 2 down. And we got a gun now. Why don't you go equip the gun? Nice. Okay. That worked. I still want you to equip the gun. Who's my hunter again? Crocodile. Why don't you equip that gun? Let's do that. Death in 20 hours. Yeah, it'll be fine. We've got plenty of medicine. Everybody will be alright. Actually, our doctor didn't even get hurt, so that's pretty great. Who needs treatment? Yeah. Go to get. Alright, had a little more medicine, that's cool. Alright. Oh, I mean, it wasn't great, but it worked. More people with food poisoning, so that sucks. Cool. Alright, I'm actually pretty happy with that. Do me a favor and clean. So I don't want an infection. Nice, okay, see, we got more people healed up here. Alright. You probably aren't going to be much of a problem. Doesn't look like it. You, however, are going to be... You're down. He lost his toe and middle finger. He lost his middle finger. He can't give anybody the finger. Oh, good. So hopefully, as soon as this is... I'm hoping as soon as his right radius is healed up that he might be able to get up. Oh, you know what? Go shy. Self-heal. Looks like I was right. He's now able to get up. And we made a recurve bow. I didn't exactly need to do that. I forgot about that. Got a trader. Cool. Cool. Oh, good. You'll be fine very soon. So we got a trader. Let's see. My warden is grower. You probably got the best social skill. Actually, trader. Okay. I don't have much I can sell you, do I? No, I don't have like anything I can sell you. I can sell the fungus because that's just about gone. I don't think I'm going to. Alright, well. Just won't deal with you. Oops, that body is still forbidden. Do we have somebody on hauling it? Yeah. Crocodile. We won't be hauling for a bit. Do me a favor then. Haul that. So you can then, as soon as you're feeling better, I knew somebody would end up doing that. Cool. Get this built up. Okay, let's just on pause for now. Man, I really need to get this room finished. So yeah, luckily this is about the this will be about the rest of my weekend. I can relax. I've got all the important stuff done. A little bit of housework left to be done, but that's about it. I can take care of that at any point in time. Can you know, later on tonight hang out with the wife, one of our multiple pets. I'm actually not sure if she even showed up on camera earlier. My cat jumped in and sat on my lap. One of my cats. We've actually got quite the group in this house. 2 dogs, 3 cats, 2 ferrets, 2 hermit crabs, 2 fish. Dude, why are you freaking out? Unsightly environment. You can see that. Don't wreck anything important, please. Yeah, we you know, we don't have kids. We have pets, and I quite like it. Our most recent we adopted December 22nd. Oh, another raid. Ooh, I want that. I want that gun. So they're going to prepare for a while, huh? So I will let people maybe heal up a little, I hope, before I go out after them. Oh, actually, yeah, with any luck, they'll attack and get involved with these guys. Come on now. That'll be great. Yes, that's gonna happen. What are you doing? Going for a walk. So let's see what happens here. Actually, get your ass back there. You know, I mean, worst case scenario, I mean, sure, some of these people might die, but I'll get their stuff. You know, I could potentially get another gun. Okay, well, I didn't get any more guns. But I didn't have to take any damage or anything. Visitors are leaving. Okay, well, hey. I got 3 more food. You're probably going to be fine. You're going to get off the map, no problem. That worked out nicely. That worked out quite nicely, actually. Dude, why can't you get better and... Alright, work. White. Bed rest 2. Get you awake, because I need to... Dude broke the... Leave those for now. Dude broke my friggin' butcher table. It was beyond rude. Yeah, mentioned earlier, yeah, we adopted our most recent cat, December 22nd. He's been such a good little boy. Let's just let them do this. Let them deconstruct some of these. Yeah, he's been such a good little cat. He's not even a year yet. He's about 8 to 10 months. He's a stray, so I'm not positive exactly how old he is. But he's been so good. Yeah, he comes and he hangs out with us every night. Whoops. Sleeps in our bed every night. Got him. Yeah, I got a, I have a Siberian Husky who she is crazy, but I love her. Excuse me. We also have an Italian Greyhound who is about to turn 16 years old. He's only, what, I think May, he'll be 16 years old, which is insane. Nice. One more game day and I should be able to finish building up this room. Check the time, almost 4 o'clock here. I'm already hungry. Been dieting. Sort of like a modified version of Weight Watchers, I guess. Oh, I was a pessimist, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I think it's basically Weight Watchers, an older version of Weight Watchers, not necessarily a modified version. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of dieting, but I need to lose weight, so I'm doing it. I'm down, I think I'm down 10 pounds. It's only been a couple of weeks, so that's not so bad. It's just not my preferred thing to do. I'm really, really looking forward to losing what I need to lose and then go back to eating what I want to eat. Oh, I need to make a bill on this, don't I? Ooh, double E. Somebody close by with a gun. You have a gun. This is just got better. Might have been a bad idea. Somebody else has to have a gun. done. This will be a lot of meat. He's rescued. There he goes. Okay. That worked out well. 16 out. Oh, that's probably why he went down, because he had food poisoning. Or why he couldn't get away, I guess. Lost some gazelle meat. So he'll end up getting back up, though, because... Actually, I'm going to set him to bed rest. Because I really don't want him getting up right now. Let's increase this. Details. 15. I got a lot of people, so let me try to do that. Let that happen. I'll wait until he's all fixed up with the food poisoning. It's major, so it'll take a little while, but I didn't realize, I forgot that I let him construct. Oh, mad wild boar. Hunt. Prioritize hunting it. Let's hope this goes well. This could be a mistake. So far, it was. I really wish I got a better gun. So we're just hauling a simple meal. Why don't you come out here? Yep, that was a bad plan. Watch out. Ah, damn it. Really? Step back. There it goes. Rescue you. Well, we've gone from no food to all the food I need. That's a good thing. I just need everybody to get better now. Still major food poisoning, that's not good. The crocodile was actually pretty well screwed up, huh? He could have died. Oh, yeah, alright, we'll get my way through here. Alright, so that's cool. Ah, cool, recovered from food poisoning now. So I will wait until the morning. Yeah, I know you do. You are, rather. Wait until you can get up again. Actually, Let's get all the blood cleaned up. There we go. So you're going to be all better in a moment. That's cool. Put that, and then haul that. Equip that. Build that. Yeah, I know. People are not happy. More food poisoning, yay! This is almost complete. Work, white, bed rest 2. So I'll get up and he'll start working on this because he doesn't have much healing left to do. So this will be finally built, and then I can have a nice this will be a really good room. Alright, so let's install that there. Install that there. Build copies of those. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plenty of room for everybody. Let's see there. Torch lamp there, there, there. For now. There. Cool. Production. Oops. Actually, let's build a second research bench. Now I've got a lot more room in here. Let's expand this out. Liver. Let's get rid of that storage. Just play brimstone. Good. You're feeling better. Now he's got food poisoning. This is not unroofed. That's perfect. Shouldn't take him too long to get a little bit better. So that's got enough steel, that's got enough steel and wood, so that just needs to be finished. Yeah, cool. Used up a lot of wood. Hey, Mateo. Hey, buddy. Come here, pal. Oh, here's one of my dogs. My pal. It's Mateo. He is like I said, about to be 16 years old. He is an Italian Greyhound. He unfortunately has cancer. But he's a good boy. A real good boy. Yeah, he's been really good. He got diagnosed with cancer like 18 months ago, I think. He's been going strong. So we're, you know, we're gonna keep him going as long as he can. He's not really having much as far as difficulties, so he's still got a good life. You no longer get a bed. You're up and about. Nice. Alright, so we're doing pretty well. I'm pretty happy, at least for where I am. Alright, so let's start a research project here. We want to start with stone cutter. I should probably start with complex clothing, because I don't have anything that I need before the winter hits. Using all the meat, that's okay. Cool, look at that go. Aren't you supposed to be like a researcher for me? I never set him to research, that's why. Yeah, researching. So hopefully research will go fast because he's supposed to be good at it. Alright, so that's complete. Gotta think about getting this next. Well, let's build out of marble, I guess, right? Any other marble structures? Marble, I don't need that much marble, so I actually should be able to build a nice... Yeah, I should be able to build a kitchen out of that. I'll end up deconstructing those because I'm going to need the components at some point soon. This dude... I might... Yeah, I think I'll wait until the next day and then I'll just force him into the main room. Okay. Okay. Don't really care where the AI is or the ship is because I'm not going to use that. I'm going to build my own. Let's cut plants. Okay, so let's see here now. Get myself prepped for a hopefully a good cargo pods. Let's see what we got out of that. Ooh. Buffalo roll. It's pretty decent. I'll certainly take that. At least we got plenty of food. That's key. Oh, I have a bunch of limestone. stone wall. Where's my rescue quest, eh? I don't think I can do that just yet. Where's the corpse? Supposedly, he pulled up a corpse somewhere. I don't see it. Typically they drop it on one of the tables. I just don't see it at all. Good, I guess, right? Wonder if some... Usually it's also, I don't know what happened. I'm just not going to speculate. Just roll with it. It's not too hot in here, that's good. Cool. Okay, what do we got next? Alright, I need to go hang out somewhere else because I need that room. There we go. Much better. There we go. Get that built. Oh. There. I certainly hope I have enough for that. More bad. More meat rotted away. It's whatever. Meat's gonna rot away here and there. Good, he's almost all feeling better. He's really just a hunter, so it's not like that big of a deal. Oh, this wool is still down there. I want that at least at some point. Nice. These plant skills are way high. These animal skills still just 5. Anything that I would like to try and tame? Not yet. Yeah, I don't really care about that too much, but at least down there. Oh, that happened. Oh, we'll just let it go. And again, it was a relatively useless animal. So we lost all of our original animals. That kind of sucks. Recreation. Game of Air. I know, I'm sure you're pissed off because of, yeah, animals dying. Which is sad. It's not good. Install this right here. Oh, that's nice. So this should be built very shortly. Oh, pizza. Oh, you're killing me, man. Can't exactly have pizza on my diet. Closest thing, although we did have for lunch, we made English muffin pizzas, which is, you just take an English muffin, we added some pizza sauce, a little bit of mozzarella cheese, and a couple of pieces of turkey pepperoni. It is not exactly like pizza, but it is really darn close, and it is really quite good. I'm 20 pounds away from where I want to be, so it's going to be a little while before I can start really cheating on the diet. Let's see, foods, animal corpses. No animal corpses. No animal corpses. No foods. No medicine. No drugs. What kind of pizza are you having? Increase this just a little bit. Alright, perfect. Almost at the point, I think, where I can start doing, close to where I can start doing 5 minutes. Pepperoni pizza's awesome. Yeah, I know the feeling. No longer in college, but I'm programming. Well, I was a programmer up until a month ago, and now I'm a programming supervisor. And yeah, we create software for hospitals, so it gets to be fairly intense. We have to make sure we get a lot of deadlines done, or it could be bad for a lot of people's health. It's not bad. At least I work with a good group of people. We all work well together, and we let off steam together. Yeah. Yes, that has been actually pretty rough. Last year, a few of our customers were hit with the ransomware, and we had some of our sites that they were down for weeks. I forget how much they were ransomed for. One of them, I think, was ransomed for like $300,000. You know, I mean, hitting a hospital up for 300 grand, it might not seem like a lot, but it's pretty bad. So none of the ones that we are running are running it. We have a few that have their worst thing. Some of them do have Windows 95, but they're on machines that do not. They're not accessible to the outside world. So it's not that bad. We've successfully got just about everybody on server 2012 for the most part. Although I am quite interested, we have one account in the Arctic Circle. I haven't seen their hardware in quite a while. I'm very interested in what they're running at this point. Yeah, put that there yet. Cool, complex clothing is done. So let's do stone cutting. Oh, somebody's angry. I don't know if I'd say messed around with assembly. I sort of started a tutorial on it and then just didn't really go any further than that. I mainly little bit of Java, C# I learned, and I am rusty on it. I need to get a lot further into it. Unfortunately, because I've been working for my company for 6 years now, I lost a lot of my programming skills. We mainly use proprietary languages that we actually developed in-house, that and SQL. So I've got technically 5 years of SQL experience because all last year I didn't do too much with it. But then I've got like 6 years in our proprietary languages. Yeah, no, I agree. When you start getting in and when you start manipulating actual memory registers, it's pretty deep down, and that is the cool part. That's when you really end up learning stuff. SQL is pretty good. I actually was, when I first started with my company, that's all I did was SQL. I worked in an application that hospitals would collect their data into a SQL database, and they could use it for themselves. They also, it was how they report to the government to make sure that they're actually following guidelines that they need to follow. That was a pretty good application to work in. Not many people understood how it worked. It's still true. Not a whole lot of people understand how it works. So a lot of people still come to me. I enjoy that. I enjoy, I guess, working on the more obscure stuff. And that's still what I do. Now, I supervise a group of guys that work in the environment that basically how everything talks to each other in our systems. Yeah, I'm going back a ways here now. So I got my start with Linux back when World of Warcraft was really popular. I built, just out of spare parts, I built a machine and used it as a voice over IP server for my guild to be able to chat. That was kind of fun. I actually enjoyed that. I learned a little bit of bash scripting when I was in college, but I forget all of that at this point. I haven't touched real Linux. God, when was the last time I actually touched real Linux? It was back when I used to do voice over IP systems. God, you're talking like 10 years ago. I had to program a voicemail system that was Linux based. I feel old now. Yeah, I basically run Windows everywhere now. I have Windows 10 on my desktop here that I'm using. Windows 10, I do have a Surface. Windows 7 on my client at work, but it's been the same client for actually today's the 9th. So I got it 6 years ago on Tuesday. Last Tuesday, rather. It was 6 years ago that I got that machine, so I should be getting in a couple of weeks Windows 10 laptop for work. That'll be nice. Especially because now on a regular basis I travel between any one of our buildings. We have So I'm in Massachusetts, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildings in Massachusetts, and I regularly travel back and forth between them, which can be stressful. It's one reason why I ended up picking up a desk job. I used to be an over-the-road technician. I used to do 350 miles of driving a day minimum. Got sick of it, and now I'm back to doing more driving. It's not terrible at all. Why don't you hold this in? Thought I allowed... Oh, I did not. I thought I allowed drugs and stuff there, but I guess not. I haven't used a ThinkPad in a while. We used to distribute ThinkPad to our employees. I never got one. They are pretty legit devices, though, I do know that. I think right now we're distributing HP machines to people, which I guess I'm glad, because they're pretty light, and where I'm going to be dragging it all over the place, I'd rather the light machine. You know what I gotta make? I gotta make a prison. Where's a good spot for that? Where could I put you? Let's see. A good prison. I think if I stick one here, that'd be alright. 5, 6, 7. That'd actually be pretty decent. Build it when I have more granite, though, because I want that out of granite. This is a pretty regular thing for me, my cat jumping up on me. Actually, you know what? That's an even better spot for a prison. Right there. Yeah, build that into a prison. Just cut that. Cut this and this. And then I can wall that off, wall that off. Yeah, I made that mistake. I got a MacBook Pro. Oh jeez, what was this? I got a MacBook Pro in like 2006, 2005, I think it might have been. And same thing. I thought that I was going to start programming my own iPhone apps. Clearly, that didn't go well. But you know, I ended up getting rid of it a few years ago. Probably about 5 years ago now, actually. And I'm a Windows guy. I mean, like I work with it constantly. Our software doesn't work on anything but Windows, so it's all I really work with. Oh, yeah, I don't know a good replacement for that on a Linux machine. Notepad++ is one of my absolute go-to things. I mean, I do most of my coding is done in Eclipse nowadays. It used to be TextPad, but fortunately I figured out some ways to set up Eclipse in a method that works great for me. But yeah, I love Notepad++ for a lot of small scripting things. I actually just recently started messing around with this. It's just a little application called AutoHotkey. It's really helpful. Just set up different macros here and there. And I use Notepad++ to write up my macros in that. I use it for all of my notes. And it's just the small things like I find the UI on Notepad++ to be a little cleaner, a little easier to read, so I can do small things like bracket matching. I actually use it a lot for bracket matching because I find it cleaner and easier to read than Eclipse for that. Yeah, I mean, writing in one place, copying and pasting, I've certainly done that on more than one occasion. Actually, I do that quite often, more than I probably should. We have a small sandbox thing built into our software where you can literally just write whatever you want and run it right on the spot. I typically don't write in that. I write in usually in another text editor, or almost any other text editor than the one that's built into that. Copy and paste my code over. Yeah, I understand. Favorite animal died. Almost got. Oh, you know what? I built a thing here. Let's get people. Let's see. Let's start building some toques. 367. Yeah. After I build toques, I'm going to build everybody some pants. And then button-down shirts. And then finally parkas. Honestly, I find that so when I was in college, I needed to learn a lot of Excel stuff, and I find that YouTube is the best resource for that. Instead of actually taking a real class on it, YouTube has been great for that. And I agree. Personally, writing and having it come out as a text file is usually better, in my opinion, because then you don't have stuff copying formatting over. This will be an easy raid, I think. He's getting a gun after this raid, that's for sure. Does anybody not have a weapon? Alright, everybody's got weapons. I wouldn't say that SQL removes the need for it because Excel kind of ends up being a little bit of a different animal, because with Excel you have a different, it's more of a different database than what SQL will give you. So I use spreadsheets all the time at work. I use it it's an excellent way to keep things organized, which is huge. It's especially great because within Excel, you can write scripts to perform calculations for you. And I do that pretty regularly. I'll have scripts in SQL, I keep on saying SQL, I apologize, but I'll have scripts in Excel that I can immediately add things up, or I can highlight certain cells based on values, which can be huge. Oh man, I kind of want to get this guy. He's slow. I wonder if I can catch him. But yeah, like, you know, if a certain field is a positive integer, you might want to have it actually highlighted. If it's a negative integer, you want to make it something even different. Now, SQL doesn't really have that formatting in it, so it's a different type of database. We also use it to track a lot of work. Excel, that is. We track a lot of our work with it. Like if I have a whole bunch of things that need to get done, I'll create just a spreadsheet and allow people to edit that spreadsheet with pieces that they've currently done. Access, yeah, I pretty much agree that SQL makes Access useless. It is, again, a bit of a different database, but SQL's way more powerful and way more useful than Access. Access does give a little bit of a better user interface, so it's something that I see, or I have seen in corporate environments. People that are a little bit higher up might want to access the UI for Access and use that to be able to visually see stuff. But Excel or any type of spreadsheet system, I know Google has their own spreadsheet system. There's a Google Sheets, I think. They certainly have their place still. Actually, a place that uses Excel a lot is any type of accounting or budgeting systems. Those use Excel big time. Oop. I just heard a cat fight go on upstairs. Not really a cat fight. Two of my cats, they get along incredibly well, and man, do they play, which is great. I was really glad. That's why we got our cat in December, was to play with our somewhat. He's almost 2, so we got a cat specifically to play with him. Man. I don't know why I'm starting to get, like, stuffed up at the moment. No, that's outside. It's going to remain outside for a little while. Bring that inside. Toques are done. Everybody has a toque. Any stone block, start getting a much nicer environment here, safer. Cool, that's perfect actually. Hair self-tamed, I don't want them. Unfortunately, I don't want them at all. Ooh. You know what? I'm not going to build those. We're learning complex furniture now, so that'll become useless. So yeah, having this outside is going to be bad for him for now, but we'll get over it. Got to magic break this white. Why? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna start now that I've got stone blocks coming. Now I can start building bedrooms. Build bedrooms, and complex furniture is on its way. That's going to be huge. Which way does this get out of the way? be able to do some things. Well, hey, you know what? Mad Boomalop is not a good thing, but at least, you know what? You need a gun. Oh, actually. Let's send, let's see. So it'll probably come up this way. So you just need people with guns to go take care of the people. We can get a gun quickly, and I can send him out to go mess with the Boomalop too. Yep. He might not get there in time, but now is the perfect time to deal with a Boomalop because it's raining. It'll still blow up, but it won't catch a whole bunch of stuff on fire. Attention here now. Alright, let's back everyone up here. Oh, okay. Just gonna let the rain take care of that. One thing I do try to avoid is try to avoid having the mountain roofs, because in a mountain roof, which shows up as dark green, so this is a lighter green, there is a darker green, infestations can spawn in those. I don't like infestations. Not seeing as they're easy to avoid, I just do that. I need somebody to do a little bit of more planting here. Currently unhappy nudity. I think it's because he must have been wearing tribal wear. So, because he's put pants on, he's got no shirt. Shouldn't take long. Pants are done. Oops. 180 granite blocks. Marble. Yeah, we'll just let it go for a little bit. Nope. Let's haul these out of the way. This will go well. Limestone, yeah, I don't have much limestone. I really would prefer to build things more out of granite, but I can live with what I've got going on. I have no idea why my sinuses just went nuts on me. I have no clue why. It's bad right now. Actually, I don't have allergies either, so I don't know what just hit me. Might need to replace the filter in my furnace. This will be good. Yeah. Next day in the game should give me enough to start building some bedrooms. hopefully I'll get complex furniture completed, and my people will be much happier with that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start deconstructing this. I want some slate. Move this out of here. Taking this down? You're taking it down. Okay, perfect. Need to make my people as happy as possible here because they're starting to get upset for multiple different reasons. Not bad reasons, they're just getting upset. Floors, floor. Whoop, complex furniture's done. Electricity. So with electricity, this will launch me into a much better state. So we got 280 grand at the moment. Yeah, I don't really care. That's some neat right away. It won't take me long though. I will shortly start really, really working on some better rooms and stuff. Oh, a party. Well, guess what? You're gonna hide in the room that has the party. Party spot, and we'll put a marriage spot in there should it become necessary. Yeah. You're attending a party, you should be okay. Dude, I have 7 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms planned out. Ooh. Well, that ain't good. I can stick rooms elsewhere. Uh-oh. Ooh. Well, that really isn't good. Alright, let's do this. Those are now medical beds. I think I'll be alright. Let's do this real quick. Ooh, you're alright, so let's see. Who's got the next highest? So Jono has the next highest skill. Okay, so Jono is sick. 7, so grower is alright, so white has the flu. Jesus Christ, wow. Alright. In that case, so when grower's sick, this could be, no, grower's not sick, grower's just in a stupid state. With any luck, I can get these people okay. I mean, it depends on what's going on. Slaver. I don't think I need a slaver. You know, I sort of, I'm now at a point, so as soon as I get electricity, I'll be at a point where I feel like I'm doing fine as far as research. No, I feel like, at least if you start on tribal. If you start on tribal, I like to make sure I get research done early. I probably don't want any of these people. I can't afford them anyways, so it's no big deal. When I start on tribal, I try to get complex furniture, stone cutting, complex clothing, complex furniture, stone cutting, and electricity. As soon as I get those things done, then it's just kind of like, all right, we'll do what I can. But I'm almost at a point where I have a decent little base going here because of that. I'm actually going to start some more bedrooms out over here, and I'll have plenty of room. It should all go quite well after that. Actually, I'll build out this way with the bedrooms. I don't really know about, like, really forcing much more research, because weapons and stuff like that you can buy, you can find. Yeah, I mean, you eventually do need all the research because you have to get the, you're not sick, right? You have to get all the tech in order to build the spaceship. But I wouldn't say you need to, like, really focus too hard on research. I mean, like, if you look at my work schedule here, I mean, I got one guy who's dedicated to research because he's quite good at it. And then I just make sure that, actually, I'll set him. There shouldn't be anybody who does nothing. You don't actually need to have this set. And I'm actually going to set him to number 1 and grow. A little bit more to plant cutting. Anyway. It's one thing, until I get a decent amount of people, I'm regularly changing my my work schedules for people. Not schedule, but their work priorities. I wish I could. You know what, let's make this just a little bit bigger. See, I see still no dark green, so no infestations happening in there. Oh, you know what? I gotta make sure that. How's everybody doing here with the flu? So you can be tended to now. 10, 10. How's everybody looking here now? So 16%, 14. So he's going to be okay so far. 17, 13. He's going to be okay so far. 16, 13. Going to be okay. 17, 13. Okay. Everybody's doing well. As far as their... Oh, great. That's not good. This shouldn't last long. Oh, I'm glad. I'm quite glad that you found it fun. It's, I've actually not been streaming all that long. No, I've honestly been doing it to... I missed the social aspect of streaming, or playing games rather, so I decided to try streaming. I'm glad you came in, and oh, it's awesome. I'm glad that you play it that way. So I seriously, like, I miss hanging out with friends and watching each other play games. So this has been a great way to, like, to really get back to that. Okay, so grower is back to bed now, so we can tend to people. Dude, you need to, like, rest until healed. Who needs to be fed? You need to be fed. You need to be fed. Oh, great, we have a mad animal. For the moment, I'm going to kind of leave this, let it, maybe it'll calm down, maybe it won't. So, actually, those 3 can go take the dough out, I think. They should be able to do it no problem. So, I prefer, let's see, take you, there, you. Yep, maybe a little bit. Oh no. There we go, cool. He's already dead. What did you say? You say the colonist was just dead weight. So a lot of times, I mean, it kind of depends on the situation. If they're completely useless to me, and I don't need any body parts out of them, I will actually try to release them and gain a little bit of positivity with the faction that they're part of. I certainly use them for body parts if I have somebody that needs a liver or something. Is banishing the worst thing? No, I don't think so. Oh, you mean if I actually have a colonist that has joined me? If I have a colonist that's actually part of my colony, I like them to hang around and use them as a meat shield. You know, I might give them a melee weapon and just have them rush in when a raid comes, because even if they sometimes if they can save you 10 seconds, it's so worth it. Banishing them, I mean, it happens. I don't do it all that often, specifically because it's almost like it doesn't give me any gain. What are you doing? Can you not be tended yet? You can't be tended yet. Exactly. This is a part that usually stinks. You know, you get multiple people that are sick. And I certainly don't want all these guys to die. I think I've actually got a pretty good colony. Oh yeah, no, sometimes you definitely do. Yeah, it can be tempting to go, you know, as somebody's running away, to go grab them. I definitely do that. Yeah, a lot of times it's hard to say no. Yeah, that can be pretty terrible. Oh, sweet, 40. Right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to start planning out my bedrooms here. What is this? This is 185. Covering. Hopefully I'll get most of my bedrooms soon, and I can make everybody happier. This dude, it's a 41%, 43. It's going to be a little bit more time before I get everybody healed up. Yeah, no, that. So one thing I do ignore is I don't typically take refugees, but I will try and do when I reach the point that I'm comfortable sending people out, I will do a lot of prisoner rescue quests. I find caravanning to be a pretty fun part of the game, so That's usually why I do that. Oh man. A lot of this stuff is getting damaged out there. Yeah, alright though. Okay, we can tend again. And he's going to do it automatically. Good. Good for him. Tend. No, they're not ready to be tended yet, are they? 7. 7. So they're almost ready to be tended. It doesn't have to be super late game. Like, I'm honestly, like, depending on what I get presented with, I would potentially send somebody out now. Because I feel like I could easily deal with 2 colonists out on a caravan. The only thing that I haven't set up yet, which I should shortly, is bedrolls. Which probably after... No, I don't think I'll need to because I'm in the middle of researching... Oh no, I've already researched complex furniture, so I don't need to do it now. I've already done complex furniture. It's time to do this. I'll probably do a caravan today if anything good comes up. So it's like 20 more, maybe a little bit more, 5, 10, 15, oh no, 20 is exactly how many I need. I just wish my people would, like, not be sick. Yeah, 68%, so I mean they're getting there. Flu is a terrible one. I sort of agree. The thing is at this point I've done so much that I want that I guess personal achievement to say that I've launched the rocket. And I'm hoping in this playthrough to actually do it. I mean I've been playing a while, and I feel like I've learned a lot of stuff. So I really hope that I can do it this playthrough. These people have gotta... This is the one thing I hate when I get a lot of people sick. 75, 70... Although, hopefully another game day, and they should be back up and feeling better. And we now have got plenty of stone blocks, and that's the best thing. If that's the case, let's see. 80 granite blocks. Let's put some granite there. There. I'm gonna make a pretty legit sized prison that I'm hoping I can keep prisoners fairly happy in when I get them. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's cancel those. Yeah, I know you're not happy because you're sick and everything. Oh, good. I think I'm gonna have those. Let's tend, feed. Yeah, be too long now. Everybody will be back. As soon as everybody gets back feeling better and everything, I will have some major construction to do. Tend. Feed. Okay. Should probably think about using actual medicine, but I feel like it's a waste at this point. Might actually switch out this to something else because I don't need wood all that much now. As a matter of fact, that can be deconstructed as well. Just get tattered apart. You know what I'm going to do? Manage outfits. Make sure nobody wears anything that's tattered at this point. I feel like I can... Yeah. What are you wearing that's tattered? That parka. Oh, the parka, okay. So we gotta make sure we don't force them to wear that. 94%. Immunity, immunity, good. Okay, everybody's doing good now. Nobody is wearing tattered apparel. It's gotta be immune by now. Nope. He's the last person. He's the one that I need up and like okay. He's the actual only one that I need up and around because he's the builder. There he goes. Took you long enough. Perfect. It's still no overhead mountain. Overhead mountain is the worst. I should seriously be getting people happy very soon now because I'm gonna build some beds. Actually, let's also do this recreation. I don't know why, but you know what? I'll make it out of marble. Not enough cloth stored. That's okay. We'll get some. Can't say no to that. Alright, what do I need here? Let's see. Let's make sure we have plenty of wood. Pretty sure none of these will get chopped out. Oh, something else. Cool. So we're gonna need to build beds now. Of course, it's going to take him a little while to build that. You know what? It's still sleep time. Everybody needs to be up. Cool. The prison exterior, or mining project, I guess, is just about done, or is done. That ought to work out nicely. Honestly, I'm very, very happy with where I'm at now. Oh, cool. We just got some cotton. Oh, who's not happy? Why aren't you happy? Oh, okay, yeah. He's gotta wait for that to go away. He's in pain. We'll eventually get that. So what's his mating skill up to now? Yeah, let's see. When I first started, I believe he was a mining skill of like 1. Did he finish? He didn't finish all that. That's cool, though. Oh, goods trader. Good, I can sell some of the crap that I've got out here. Yeah, grow it. Why don't you talk to... There we go. That'll be one of my goals at some point too, is to get a farm going. Ah, buddy of mine started streaming. Let's see, what can I sell you? Doesn't really want anything, it looks like. Let's see. No, that's kind of junky. We'll sell the cloth tribal wear. Sell that. That's terrible. That's terrible. Sell him the wake up. Bearskin's just taking up room. Same with the wolves, those. Okay. A lot of stuff just takes up room. I get rid of it. Gonna keep the buffalo wool though. Alright, I'm gonna start with that. That's good. What I probably should do is I should probably go mine the jade out, or I think I saw silver up here. I should probably mine that out so I can buy a lot more things, but we'll wait on that. What do we get for cargo pods? Cool. Certainly use more wool. Get that as well, I suppose. When everybody gets up, which should be now. We should get bedrooms done shortly. That's going to become a huge, huge help. Yeah, there's plenty of granite, so I don't know why he's not building the... We'll get to it. Alright. What's his building skill at? His construction skill's at 11 at this point. Nice. Sure that won't... Gotta be close to 7 days left. Let's see. Where'd they leave us? Medicine. Cool. Can't complain about that. Yeah, perfect. 4, 5, 6, yeah. that I need any of these. So deconstruct those right away. Who's got a major break risk? Jono. Yeah, he's in pain, but very shortly he'll be in a better mood. I know, like, everybody will be in better moods very soon. What else does he have for things that he's doing here? Oh, an item stash quest. Yeah, I'm not leaving to just go get silver. I'm just not that. It's not that necessary. Now, John, let's see. What other work do you have to do? Okay, so you've got to go ahead and research electricity for me. Yeah. Have actual bedrooms really shortly. Make my people happy. Let's get this. Oops. These hauled. This hauled. Let's see. Wildlife that I want to tame yet? No, there really isn't. I do think that. Well, I'll wait until I actually have an electric stove. Get my level 6. Ooh, excellent bed. So go crocodile. Gonna need one more bedroom. Was I? Still plenty of wood. Because I'm not doing that anytime soon. No way. Still. Last park that I make. This is one of my favorite things to end up making sure I build is a pool table. Hopefully he builds it in a pretty high quality. Because this is one of the best things. It has a lot of value. It also provides an awful lot of recreation. And it's complete. It's good quality, so that's nice. So now that we have that, that will get deconstructed eventually. Let's see. Juno. Wow. There. I'm gonna go ahead and just throw a sleeping spot in every one of them. It's not really necessary because we don't have any animals. But I don't know, I like the looks of it. How big is this? Blight. Okay, so Blight is annoying. Let me show what I do here. So there are mods that allow you to take care of Blight, but I don't know. I just don't really play modded. So the first thing I do, I set them all to be cut. And this is a great tip I found. Cut everything. Okay, so everything is now, that's blighted, is now set to be cut, and before I actually set an area for crops. So who does plant cutting? Goshai and Lyle. So Goshai, well, Lyle goes to crops, Goshai goes to crops. And now they're going to come and they're going to cut the plants. Well, and you know what? Because Gosai is set to 2 plant cut, Gosai needs to 1 row. Refugee chased. 31 years old. Kind of in the middle of something right now. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I could easily take these people down. Let's just do it. See, you know, I mean, I could use another person. Table, he's got a stupid name. He's a pyromaniac. Oh, crap. So, yeah, like I said, he's going to be somebody that's going to become a meat shield. That's pyromaniacs have no place really in my colony. Well, maybe I could keep him. I don't know. We'll see. He's actually got a pretty good crafting skill. Where are my people really coming from? Okay, so... working. What's his shooting skill like? It's meh. Can have the recurve bow. Oh. Yeah. I need you to finish this, please. So hopefully they'll be ready by the time. Oops. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Stick, let's see. Well, let's keep you over here. Bring you down here. There, you there. Bring you back here. Make them fight on my terms. No drugs for you at the moment. I don't want you doing animal handling or hunting. Be a good constructor and a good crafter. Unrestricted, unrestricted. I think I might want to take this fight a little further back. Yeah. You there. You there. Go after him. You there. You there. You there. There. Two guys after you. You after that guy. One dead. Two dead, three dead. Four dead. Whoop, hit my own guy. Another successful raid. Right, we need another bedroom. Shouldn't take too long. I hope. Okay. So this is obviously a way that people get in. I gotta make that a proper choke point and everything. Also gonna be prepared to make this. Oh, yeah, it's okay like that. Structure, granite door. Actually, for now, I don't want to build that. I'm more concerned with the bedroom. Everybody's all patched up. They just need to get better now. Beautiful. Where the hell does this dude think he's gonna sleep? On the floor. No, we'll let him sleep on the floor for the night. Oh, a boomalope. Okay, now that I want. Train him obedience. Yeah, we definitely want a boomalope. So we don't have much as far as granite blocks there, granite chunks rather. Let's get a lot more granite over there so I can build granite. That's a lot of granite. Cool. Plenty more stuff to be planted here. You're down. How are you doing? It's really not that bad. Thinking that a hospital would do well over here. But that's going to have to wait a little bit. Don't have nearly enough materials. There we go. So hopefully soon we'll have a good bedroom for him. Actually, let's see here. If I do... $13. So it's half of 13. Six, yep. 2. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I made a mistake. I'm having a moron moment here. So, yeah. That's the center point, so we just need one more out there. Alright. Attacking immediately, huh? You guys aren't going to be that difficult now, are you? The boomalope. Do me a favor and go... Oh, I didn't set the indoor section. Zone. Expand allowed area of indoors. to that. Very quick. Move up. Dead. 2 dead. 3 dead. I guess you guys shouldn't have done that, should ya? Actually pretty excited here. I'm not getting bad raids. So is everybody... Ooh, you're not fixed up. No. Okay, we're fixing them up. And you're cleaning. Good. And we're... Oh, we've got plenty of gravestones still. And we've got a bed going on. I'm probably not going to be doing that. Create this bed so the table can sleep in it. Because I don't want him freaking out at all. Table. There we go. Everybody has a bed now. Super important. And cool. So these two hopefully overnight will get mostly healed up. Ooh, Ambrosia sprouts. Ambrosia sprouts are really cool. Got a nice little trick for these too. So I just like to do this. This is certainly not necessary. Haul. Should be all of them. All the sprouts, that is. Growing zone. Don't allow sowing. And now, they will automatically get harvested. They're a distance away, but that's okay. Mad Boomalot, not cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, my Boomalot has provided. Chemfield, yeah, okay, so you just haven't brought it there yet. Alright, now. Alright, let's see here. Get everybody over here. Inspired creativity. Nice. Actually, you can go do what you want to do. Nice firing line. Expand home area for when he does blow up. That's perfect. Ooh, I got a wanderer, huh? How are you? What do you like? Ugh. Nope, you're a crafter, an artist. Yeah, I'll keep you. You can certainly be helpful. Matter of fact, you'll be the new warden. You'll be cleaning. Oh wait, work. Floors. Seeing as you can be an artist, that'd be good. That's nearly done. Cool. I'm really quite happy with the position that I'm in. Oh, I need another bedroom apparently, that's right. Okay. Exciting now. Good, white is for the... Oh, that's right. Oh, why did he go into a daze? Ate around the table. Well, you should have ate at the table, you dink. Oh, that's correct. We'll have a nice big prison here. Because everybody is now healed up. Solar flare is done. Which is good because that was fairly annoying. Zospire. Getting a nice big colony now. Thinking about maybe starting to see what else I might want to make. Oh, got a grizzly bear that's hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna guess that's Jono. Yep. Finish off that wall. So I plan on making a pretty legit prison because you need everybody to be, need the prisoners to be happy in order for them to easily recruitable. I'm thinking I'll do a prison that also has like a prison hospital in it. So that's ready to go. Get that room built first. It's a bit more important. Ooh, I built a legendary. That's right, because he's got inspired creation. Somebody is going to be greedy for this bedroom. White. White can have this room. Perfect. So it's still an awful, well, it's a dull bedroom, that's good. End up making it better, actually. Floors, smooth surface. That needs to be done anyways. Those are all set. Wow, that is a pretty legit setup now. He might not get an impressive bedroom out of that, but he's going to get a pretty good one. Pretty happy about that. Not too shabby of a colony, if I say so myself. I need a good animal to haul stuff, though. Salting spree, what a jerk. These guys can't be used as a pack animal. It's fall, so maybe when the weather gets a little cooler, we'll get some buffalo. Try and tame them. Jerks. Anything to increase. Ooh, slightly impressive. Alright, so we're going to think about making a proper hospital here. 8, and then I can double up the walls there. Ooh, poison ship. That's gonna be an issue, huh? Alright. That's pretty close to home, too. Alright. How are these two doing? Pretty well injured, huh? Let's get that put out. Go for it. Oh, wait a minute. Zospire does not have a weapon. Zospire is non-violent. Okay, let's see how we do here. I expect there to be at least one death. Why aren't you like in a good spot? Crap. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Not good. Oh man, this is bad. Really bad. Alright. 7 hours, 5 hours. Rescue him. Okay, that's down. Oh, not good, not good. Okay. Six hours, 8 hours, okay, so rescue. What are the odds that I'm going to survive this? Light is no longer incapable of walking. Five hours, 6 hours, no immediate, okay. 3 hours. else can do doctoring? Is there anybody else? Not really. Hours, 2 hours. Crap. Alright, so this bar has a medical skill of like 0. Oh crap, and a night owl, huh? At least this will give everyone a chance, right? Tend to file. Probably going to end up with an infection, but hey, right? It's okay. Okay. Whatever. You know. Okay, so you actually need to be sleeping during. No wait, Zospar's a night owl. 11 and 18. Okay. 2 hours of rec, 1 hour of anything. And work. Actually gonna do that. Fixed up. Wow, I can't believe that I can't believe how that went. So when you wake up, you can go, I don't know, try and take that down. Feeding. This. Prisoners. Where's Goshi? Oh, he's right there. in a berserk. Now he's down. Oh, he's almost all better. Or can't self-tend, huh? Alright, one person's fully healed. Great. Oh. Who's the cook? It's grower. Of course the cook is grower. Dude, seriously, you're almost all better, too. I need to get this taken care of. Actually, if Crocodile's all healed. Gotta get this destroyed ASAP. There. Alright. Well. Sangle's fully healed. Jonah can get up. Alright. I do believe I need to take a break for now. I will probably be back on later on tonight. I just need to take a little bit of a break. Hang out with the wife a little bit. I'll probably return. Let's see, so it's 6 o'clock my time now. Probably return 8 or 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching. Really, actually, thank you for chatting. It really made the stream and the game a lot more enjoyable. You know, feel free to follow if you want to watch again. I will definitely be streaming more and more often. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Peace out.